When talking about Fortnite pros, you expect insane skills, crazy mechanics, and next level players. But sometimes, Fortnite players can cross the line. From sneaky rule breaking, and even straight up cheating right on camera, today we're reacting to the most insane moments when Fortnite pros got caught cheating. Also, only 9% of people watching right now are subscribed, so go down below and smash that subscribe button. Proof OCE Pro Muzz is a cheater. Okay, I don't think Muzz is a cheater, so oh my god, his aim is insane though.
You have to be cheating.
No way, you're not good. You're so good.
I missed that. I think you're actually cheating. I'm not even kidding.
This player cheated
What did I just
in
watch?
the Fortnite World Cup. Letwick was a pro Fortnite player from Russia who qualified in the Europe region to be flown out to the main stage for the Fortnite World Cup. And remember, they're playing for their share of $30 million. Epic took the World Cup extremely seriously. They had staff members monitoring every single player to make sure that nobody could get away with cheating. Epic Games staff swarmed around him and confronted him about what he had been doing.
What was he doing?
He was sneaking looks at the screens and monitors around him to get extra info about what was going on in the tournament to give himself an advantage. And unfortunately for Letwick, he got caught. And as a result, he was not allowed to play in the final match of the World Cup.
It would be funny to
That's
download
rough,
aimbot
man. That's
for a
rough.
video, and we could all see he
Okay,
definitely
yo,
was aimbot.
what is Jarvis doing, bro? What is Jarvis
But
doing,
deep
bro?
down, I think he knew.
Yeah,
this
we all
maybe
knew
was
about
the
this one.
Smartest idea.
Get banned so soon.
Unfortunately for Jarvis, he was right. Not long after using aimbot, he was hit with a lifetime ban.
No.
And he hasn't been able to play Fortnite since.
Bro, it was.
He actually recently got unbanned, so big dubs for Jarvis.
Back in 2021, Repulse was a massive name in the Oceania Fortnite scene.
He was.
competed in FNCS tournaments, placing consistently well and even securing 4th place at DreamHack Anaheim in 2020, which was extremely impressive for an OCE player competing internationally. It seemed like he was a rising star. However, out of nowhere, he disappeared from Fortnite and left competitive gaming entirely. For almost 2 years, Repulse was inactive and no one saw him at all. His sudden exit was puzzling as there was no formal announcement or clear reason behind it. Then in early 2023, Repulse Guard randomly appeared and in the OCE competitive scene. This comeback was absolutely insane. He resumed competing in Fortnite's FNCS tournaments with instant success, winning the FNCS Major 3 Grand Finals. But it just didn't make sense. It's impossible for a player who quit 2 years to come back and be better than ever. But what raised more suspicion was that he had transitioned from a keyboard and mouse player to playing on a controller. It was all very strange. But it got even worse. Multiple clips surfaced online showing Repulse tracking players with perfect aim. His aim was just too good. Something was up. It looked like he was using soft aim, a type of cheat that subtly assists with aim to avoid easy detection. The other accusation was he was either using a modded controller or letting someone else use his accounts, because even though he wasn't meant to be on a console, his playstyle looked like someone on a keyboard and mouse.
They had dropped a ton of elims.
Interesting.
But then it happened.
I got kicked out of the game.
What?
Okay, now I actually have to try.
Oh no.
At this point, it could have been just a simple disconnection. But NPen was about to see something unbelievable.
Yeah, I was removed from the match for cheating. I got banned for hacking!
Did you actually get removed? He got banned for hacking.
Wait, what?
NPen wasn't too worried about the account he was playing on, but then he realized something terrible.
No, I'm gonna get banned on my main account.
Are you actually?
Yes, and right before FNCS.
Dude, that's rough,
Quid's
man.
Fortnite career is
Quid, this guy's actually my Duo World Cup.
He was known for how good he was in tournaments, placing.
He wasn't cheating when I knew him. Trust me.
Quid started his rise in Fortnite's early
But yeah, I
years,
played Duo
nearly
World Cup with
qualifying
this guy.
for the Fortnite World Cup solo finals,
Which is kinda
but
crazy to
placing
think
fifth
about.
in his region. As time went on, he he just got better and better. His breakthrough came in Chapter 2, Season 1, when he competed in FNCS duos with his teammate Jinx. Together, they did insanely well, winning the FNCS Grand
went on to win an
Finals and securing
FNCS.
third place as one of the youngest FNCS champions ever at just 14 years old. His
Kinda crazy,
success story
man. Kinda
continued
crazy.
as the solo FNCS invitationals were approaching the next month. However, what was going to be his biggest moment turned into a nightmare. When he started playing the solo FNCS invitational, abruptly in the middle of his game, Quid was suddenly logged out of his account.
What? Who logged in? Who logged into my account? Wait, what? I just got logged out of my account! Hold on, I think my brother,
At first, it seemed to be
That's
a
rough.
technical issue, possibly a server error
That
on
is
Epic
rough.
Games' end. But in reality, this was the start of a much larger scandal. Soon, allegations surfaced that Quid had been using soft aim. But why were people accusing him of this? Well, a Serpent AU, a player who had confessed to cheating in the past, came forward with screenshots that showed Quid purchasing cheats from a known cheats provider.
We've got 1st October 2019, a Twitter account PC Game Assist tags Serpent in a tweet, and he asks them, about their product. And they say one of their players used it in the last Solo Cup on the 1st of October 2019, and they keep it all confidential. They don't say who did it, but they say the applications they use is VJoy, SCP, VBus, and Universal Control Remapper. Now, if we go to the present day, we've got 14th of May 2020, 10:29 PM from this Twitch stream. This is his desktop. That is the exact same applications as PC Aim Assist said.
More just insane clips.
That's
like this
crazy,
one.
bro.
He's just shooting at a player and then suddenly just snaps when he would have had no idea there's another player there. Now, there was the visual indicator here. However, he's shooting at this player. He's tunnel vision on this player. You can even see his eyes. He is looking at this player. And suddenly just, boom. Right after this, he loses sight of the player. Crosshair snaps onto where this other guy was.
Nah, to be fair,
I mean, he had the visual indicator, as I said before, but there was just no way of knowing
people
there
do
was
this.
a player there because he was busy tunnel vision on another player.
Nah, people do this
So he
just to
kills
troll
that guy,
people.
nothing too crazy. Sees this car coming, and then flicks up. Did you even see that the first time? The first time you watched
Okay, that was
this
kind of
clip,
crazy.
Did you even notice that there was a player?
That was actually
kind of
crazy.
A tiny clump of maybe 5 black pixels flying through the air when he, again, is very clearly looking at this
That's
truck.
actually
He's looking
wild.
down
But I mean,
slightly
I'm
at
sure it is
his monitor
rage baiting.
at this truck. He's spraying at it, and then his crosshair does a somehow perfect flick straight up onto this player in the air. It's just insanity.
I don't
to
think
me
he's cheating,
that
but
people
like,
don't seem to think that this guy is cheating.
pretty impressive to be fair.
But he's trying to bait me. This kid's a pro. This kid's not human. This guy is an actual freak.
That's the same.
Okay.
A little bit cringe.
Okay, hold up. Oh my god.
What is this cheating?
You just got clipped, son?
Bro, both
Stop
POVs is
cheating!
crazy.
It's gonna be Booger, bro. Like, it's just gonna be Booger. No! I'm going on TikTok.
People say he cheated. Here's
the
why.
hell?
Did Tfue cheat in his most popular Fortnite video? It's the video where he breaks the squad kill record with 54 kills. But some people say he cheated. Here's why. Tfue drops Paradise solo and goes on a rampage, leaving Paradise with a ridiculous 14 eliminations.
I think that's kind of normal.
If I don't die here, I'll be surprised.
But then he runs into a squad of sweats, which might end his run. But he ends up somehow clutching it for his squad. He and the FaZe boys then clean up the rest of the lobby, and Tfue has 25, Cloak has 15, Geomock has 9, and Tempo has 1. They have 50 kills in total, and the record is 52. And with only 2 players left, they can really only tie the record, but Tfue decides to think outside the box. He tells his teammates he's gonna shoot them out and let them die to Storm, which back then actually counted as 2 extra kills.
Really?
Meaning that when Tfue kills the last players, they end with 54. So what do you think?
That's kind of smart. I feel like he's just outsmarted the system. Moments where Peterbot used cheats in Fortnite.
I killed him.
What?
Actually.
I got it.
What the hell was that?
Do you see my body? Like when I'm running?
Yeah, I'm making a Pete FNC as well.
He's hacking! Bro's him.
Hit my surge! Hit my surge! Hit my surge!
Oh my God. Going up, backside zone. Pete!
What the fuck? Yo, Peterbot is him.
Who's doing this?
Insane.
Oh my! Oh my God!
Yo.
Wait, I see. Wait.
Nate Hill and Funk.
That's
doing
crazy,
great
man.
in the summer skirmish.
What the hell did I
Until
just watch?
Funk Bomb said this.
Straight to your west.
Yeah, he's
Like southwest. He's 30 health. I feel like this is cheating, but
As it was an in-person tournament, Funk Bomb could see other people's screens and was relaying information to Nate Hill. This was pretty stupid, and it won't come to much of a surprise that Fortnite didn't take kindly to this, and not long after, Nate received some bad news and read it live on stream.
As the teammate and beneficiary, albeit suspended.
Even though he had done nothing wrong himself, as he had benefited from his teammates' callouts, he had
Interesting.
to be punished. And as for Funk Bomb,
Funk is kicked out of Dusty Dogs, effective immediately. Will not be eligible for club prizing.
he was immediately kicked from the team and banned from the
Damn.
tournament.
The game that I was banned for. Since the start,
That's
he was following me,
crazy,
shooting me.
bro.
He did over 350 damage to me the whole entire game.
This default was acting pretty weird towards Clicks, but believe it or not, he's only just getting started.
He tends to splash me. So right here, he's literally splashing me. Goes another splash at me. Goes another splash at me. Then he continues to stand still and he ODMs me.
This player was clearly following Clicks around and trolling him. But what was about to happen next was maybe taking things a step too far.
Okay, right here, I literally said,
You're in my stream. Smash me now.
okay, splashes me.
So far, Clicks has done nothing wrong. But here's where he makes a stupid mistake.
Come here and match my medal. I swear to God. Matt, drop the medal now. You stream timing.
Clicks is trying to prove that this guy's streaming
Yeah.
something, but he
Okay.
might have gotten a bit carried away. Clicks dropped
Dude,
down
I don't know
and
what you
actually
meant to
picked
do
up the
about
loot,
this.
but the stream
I actually
stopper
don't know what you
wasn't
meant to do
done
about
yet.
this.
And you guys can say, oh, you shouldn't have took the loot. I understand that 100%. But he actually followed me right here. Sits in my wall, goes up and down, and lets me kill him, okay? Lets me kill him. So no matter what, chat, I would have got all the loot that he gave me, and I went on to win the game.
Flippant AU was considered
Yeah, that's an
one of
interesting one.
Fortnite's
I don't know what you do in that
most
situation.
creative players. His building and editing were probably the fastest in the world. He would post videos of his insanely fast edits and they would get
I remember
hundreds of
Serpent back
thousands
in the
of
day.
views. He became a celebrity just because his edits were so fast. But as his fame grew, so did the suspicions. Clips of him editing in milliseconds went viral, and fans called him a genius. But you see, others weren't convinced. As more footage surfaced, some people started to notice some inconsistencies. Some of his edits didn't match his hand movements, and his edits became inhumanly accurate. It almost seemed like Serpent was cheating, like he was using macros. Macros are a type of software used to automate actions. For Fortnite, this meant that you only had to press one key to perform complex edits or builds, something that would normally take multiple clicks. Using macros not only gave players an unfair advantage, but it was also against Epic's rules. The truth began to unravel when a YouTuber named EJ Ladd released an in-depth video exposing Serpent AU.
Settings. Now if we have a look here, you can see he's got 2 select edit binds. And if you remember back into that demonstration I mentioned, when using macros you usually have to have 2 select edit binds. So alongside his left click, he's got the big old trusty F1. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure that's the first person I've ever seen use F1 as their select building edit bind. You'd have to snap your try and get your finger up there, let alone press the little at 100 times in a second.
The video broke down suspicious clips frame by frame. EJ Ladd even shared some alleged DMs between Serpent AU and another player.
And the conversation starts with Serpent saying, "What do you mean by a macro?" This is the person who showed Serpent how to set up macro. Serpent asks, "Aren't macros bannable though?" Which they are. Serpent then says, "I reckon clickbait with it, say it's a way to instantly edit, but don't bring up the macro part." As we go down here, this bloke has figured out how to set it up,
in which Serpent admitted to experimenting with macros to gain views on his videos. At first, Serpent AU denied everything. He claimed the accusations were fake and that his gameplay was 100% legit. But then more evidence was revealed and it all went downhill. Serpent was forced to admit he was using macros. He said he had used them in the past but had stopped ages ago.
Anyone who says that is low-key lying. Anyone who says that's low-key just capping. Game 1 FNCS warm-up. Ah, the Creole and Slack situation. It's wild though, because this is what like everyone does now. Like these two teams got banned for doing this, which is surge trading. But now this is all people do. Game 6. Yo. Okay, they did this quite a bit. But I mean, then again, everyone does this now. Everyone does this now. Oh my god, they got first and second also. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out one of these, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe.